Hey, hope you're doing fine. This is Eva, and you're watching The Casual Bit. So, do you believe in conspiracy theories or believe in biowarfares? Well, yes, I'm talking about this lethal coronavirus which has affected over 5,000 people around the world and killed over 100 people already. And the speed by which it is spreading, it's remarkable. And when such kind of virus spreads, for example, SARS, MERS, or say Ebola virus or the Nipah virus, there is this disturbance around the world, like how it's gonna get cured, isn't it? In today's video, we'll talk some of the actual conspiracy theories in the video later. There is this stark resemblance with one of the plots of the video games called Resident Evil, where people are comparing, oh, this is that and this is that. Besides that, we'll know what coronavirus is, how it is spread, and are there really any cure. Moreover, it has reached the western region of China, that's Xinjiang, where, if you're aware, are concentration camps where millions of Uyghurs Muslims are kept. So what's gonna happen if that virus hits the concentration camps? Because it has already entered the Xinjiang region of China. So there is a lot to talk. Without much further ado, let's get into the video. So first thing first, what is coronavirus? Well, as the name suggests, it is a virus which is having spike all over its circular body, and when viewed from the top, it gives you a shape of a crown. And hence it is named as coronavirus, because in Latin, corona means crown. And to be very honest, coronavirus is nothing new. Yes, there are many strains of this virus which had in past already devastated the world. For example, SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, which in 2002 and 2003 created havoc in China, whereas MERS, that is Middle East respiratory syndrome, and is still prevailing in Saudi Arabia. But this strain of coronavirus is something new, and it has been given the name as 2019 nCoV. But since it is new and mutated form, it is hard to find the vaccine and cure, but scientists are working hard to find the solution. So how coronavirus spreads? Well, researchers and scientists say that it has spread from animal to human, and now it has mutated in a form that it can also be transferred from human to human. As we know, the point from where it is erupted, that's in Wuhan, from the Hubei city. Or you can say the wet market, where animals from around the world are sold, from snakes to porcupine to bats and other dangerous fishes. So after one consumes such animals, such infected animals, it is transferred to human, and now since it has mutated, it is easily transferable from human to human. So when one coughs or sneezes, that virus lives on the surface of any object, and when we touch it, then rub our nose, eyes or mouth, then obviously we are susceptible to that virus. And hence it is advisable to cover the mouth or clean the objects with disinfectants, wash your hands frequently, and avoid unnecessary travels. And now coming to the part, as I was talking about conspiracy theories, well, yes, in the times of misinformation or the Communist Party of China, which always downplay or delay the flow of information, misinformation prevails. So according to the report of Washington Times, there is this former Israeli intelligence officer who claims that coronavirus outbreak is actually the leakage of bioweapon from Wuhan Institute of Virology. And he also claims that the institute is engaged in creating or developing secret bioweapons for Chinese military. Now coming to the second theory, which is really very famous these days, people are comparing the plot of Resident Evil, one of the video games, with the real life Chinese pharmacy company in Shanghai. As you can see it in the photo, it shares the logo with Umbrella Corporation. So as you can see, this real life Shanghai based company has nearly same logo as that of Umbrella Corporation, the fictional bad guys behind the creation of deadly and world ending zombie virus. And the interesting part, this real life company, which is named as Baoyunzhan in Chinese, if translated in English, it is umbrella. And the third thing that people say is the Raccoon City, which is obviously a city from where this outbreak started in the video game, is actually an anagram for Corona. Well, they missed one C. Never mind, people always make stories, so this is one of the stories. So keeping this BS aside, talking of the real issue, that is, if this virus hits the concentration camp or the internment camp, they say, in China, which holds around 1.8 millions of Uyghurs Muslims, or just say humans, what will happen? And for your information, this virus has already hit the Xinjiang region, that's in the northwestern part of China, where these concentration camps are built. Cramped condition, poor hygiene, cold, and stressed immune system could create a massive disaster. Well, China should do everything to stop the spread of this Wuhan virus into the camps because the consequences will be disastrous, resulting in deaths of tens of thousands of Uyghurs Muslims, according to Dolkan Issa, who is the president of World Uyghur Congress. But many believes if virus spreads in concentration camps in China, government would rather try to cover it up. As I told you that the Communist Party of China is so much into maintaining social order that it tends to slow down the flow of information, or say it downplays in imparting information because they want to maintain peace and harmony on the expense of information. They even shut down internets for days. Well, obviously not as much as India does, but yeah. And as of 31st January, I'm recording later, so WHO has declared coronavirus outbreak as global emergency. By any means this virus hits the concentration camp, it is going to create catastrophe. You bet. So that was all about today's video, but before ending this video, I would like to say that there are two mortal challenges that we have in front of us. First is a short term and another is a long term. Well, in short term, what we can do is make use of all the intelligence, all the resources, or maybe patience to just, seek into the resolution of this problem, to seek the solution of this outbreak. And in the long run, when the dust about this virus will settle, we all will have to realize that this is not something new. This is not something novel, but it is just the repercussions or the blowback of the pattern of the choices we humans are making, isn't it? So that was all about today's video, and I think I'm getting sick. I gotta go. Until next video, stay woke.